This is an exciting day for the state of Nebraska, for the National Guard, for the city of Grand Island, as we officially open this new Grand Island Readiness Center.
Numerous design elements went into this building. We have, for example, the roof itself is shaped like the rotor blade of one of the Chinooks. A lot of the window treatments, the light deferring treatments on the windows and sunshades all have that rotor blade look to it. The stairs themselves are designed like rotor blades. And there's numerous other elements throughout. A lot of the ports throughout the building were designed with air conditioning ducts in them that look like ports or windows on the Chinook. A lot of those design elements were based upon the units that are based here. There are two types of aircraft primarily here, the Chinooks and the LUHs, which are light helicopter units. The planning process for a facility like this takes over 5 years from start to finish, from the programming time to the actual designing and construction period is over 5 years. This building came in at around $18 million. Very, very, very well worth it. This building is energy efficient with the geothermal heat pumps and lots of other high-tech utilities in here. And it'll serve a purpose for a long time as it's very solidly constructed with lots of heavy construction.
When you have this kind of modern facility, you're better prepared, you're better trained. And let me tell you, the men and women of the Nebraska National Guard really appreciate it because it gives them an opportunity to simulate real-life experiences they're going to have when they're in combat to the best that we can do, given the circumstances. This is also a good recruiting facility for us to showcase men and women who are thinking about making the Nebraska National Guard a career opportunity. Really a great place to come in and let them observe what's going on. These facilities are needed. I want to thank Congressman Smith and the federal government for supplying the funds. It's 100% federally funded. So this is a local, state, federal partnership with our private partners too. And again, fantastic, first class, A+. We're very proud of it.
And we want to be efficient in the use of taxpayer dollars. I think this demonstrates that. Readiness is really what we need our military to really focus on. It's about the future. You know, we try in Washington. We're trying to balance resources and channel resources in an appropriate direction, and we want to look down the road several years. And I think facilities like this are modern and enable our men and women in uniform to plan for the future as they're getting trained and constantly doing everything they can to keep our country free.
We have a lot more space here, and it's a more accommodating, and the facility's a lot more up to date. So it's a big change, but it's a really good change. The biggest change is really being able to utilize the facility and all the space and the classroom space and the storage space for all the equipment and training and stuff. We came out here and took a tour during the building process and stuff like that, but no, it was just as overwhelming to me as it was to anybody else when they came out here. We moved out here about the last week of April, beginning of May.